Namaste, beautiful friends. It is full moon in Leo, and from the Moonology deck, it says, go wild. And remember when we talked yesterday and in the weekly forecast that there was going to be, it's kind of like we're in the new fishbowl. It feels a little uncomfortable because the newness feels uncomfortable, but there's new opportunities coming in. We're at a different level now. And Christopher Witecki says it's the party bus. You know, we've kind of gotten to this point where we know we can't go back, but we're not quite sure of what's in store. So it's a little uncomfortable because we're like, we know what's in store is going to be great, but it's still uncomfortable. So I was selecting the new decks to use for this reading, for this moon cycle. I'll use it for the full moon until the new moon. But these two cards from Messages from Your Spirit Guides, and these two cards. The first card was the card on the deck when I pulled it out to shuffle, and it's Meerkat, but you won't believe what it says. Get support from trusted group of like-minded friends. Remember, we talked about you were going to have great connections, supportive connections, soul family coming in, absolutely reiterated. But then when I went to shuffle, this card was upside down in the deck, or it was face up in the deck. Listen to this. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Remember, we talked about the door opening. There's something coming in. So don't know what it is on your timeline, but whatever it is, this is something that is just going to be a wild ride, and it's going to have a lot of positive benefits for you. It is so blessed. So anyway, I wanted to bring that up because it really stood out. So I'm going to be using Messages from Your Spirit Guides. I actually got this deck in Casadega, Florida, when I went there. And I have shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle again for you because it's important to me. I don't watch a lot of tarot readings, but when I do, shuffling in front of me is part of my, and I know, anyway, it's a thing about me. Let's put this is also Diana Cooper's Archangel Animal Oracle. And then we're going to do the Animal Tarot. So even though that's not a deck, it's a deck that I've used in the older cycle, I'm going to use it in this cycle because it seems to mesh with the energy. And I'll put this one over here. See if you can see that. Okay, so this is Stephen M. Farmer, Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides, Diana Cooper's Archangel Animal Oracle, and this one is Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Animal Tarot. So we got an animal theme going on. Let's see what's going on in the energies for you, my dear friends. Please, if you like this content, you find it helpful, uplifting, positive, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm not really focused on being an influencer. I'm a de-influencer, if you really want to know the truth. But my goal is if I could get to 1,000, we could do some fun live stuff. And that would be really kind of cool because I think it would just be a lot of fun to have like Friday night wine night. Let's have a reading. All right, let's see what's coming on in. We have this opportunity, so take it. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. So even if it's uncomfortable, don't let fear overcome you. I like that. All right, let's see what comes through here. Gray Squirrel, find new ways of solving problems. Archangel Raphael. Look at that squirrel using the third eye. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your guidance. Get into your higher self energy. You know, meditate and connect with your higher self. A lot of times, that's when you're going to find unique solutions to some very challenging problems. And that's a gray squirrel. So we have a meerkat, a falcon, a zebra, a gray squirrel, a lion, and a dog. Be disciplined in your home and community life. Archangel Zariel. So if, you know, I'm going to plug it, if you are looking for some help in transforming your physical life, your organization and clothes and all of that, check me out at The Organizer Advisor. That is a YouTube channel or Facebook page that will give you step-by-step. We're in a 30-day transformational process. We have organized documents, restructured our wardrobe. We are every nook and cranny cleaning our house, one room at a time, one wall a day, so that we don't get overwhelmed. We have organized to utilize in order to deal with some of those high products of overwhelm or items of overwhelm, but things that we use frequently. So we need to know where they are so that we can use them. And then also we do these daily health and beauty routines, exercise, meditation, hydration, eating clean, we have a schedule for different beauty routines like hair and teeth whitening and facials during the week. So jump on over there. Of course, it's free, just like this channel. I don't monetize. This is my mission. And I don't disagree with monetizing your mission. However, for me, this is my service. Okay, enough of that. Let's go into the tarot and see what we have. All right, let me move these down. I'm going to get it set up on Saturday. All of my new cameras. That's what was my holiday presents from my family, was new cameras and some little thing that I can switch, so I can switch from me to the table to different angles. I don't know how all that's done, but my son does. So he's going to set it all up. Okay, this card stayed on the table. Let's see what that one is. But let me go ahead and pull. I want to pull 3 cards for the top, 3 cards for the bottom, and then we'll see what's going on in the energies. But this is optimistic energy. I don't know if you're feeling it. Pluto in Aquarius, the sun in Aquarius. It's feeling really optimistic to me. Now remember, we also saw in previous readings recently that you're going to be tempted back to go back into the old fishbowl. Don't. If you're a twin flame, your twin flame chose to stay in the old fishbowl for some of us, and you decided you wanted the new fishbowl. And so there was kind of a change there. That's okay. Because you chose you. All right, let's see. We'll do the bottom of the deck later. All right, the first card that we had was King of Wands. Now, we saw this, a lot of Wands cards recently. Here we have the Katanga Lion. Now is your moment to sign up for a leadership role. Don't break away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful as long as you stay focused on the big picture. All right, so that is definitely Leo energy. We have this full moon in Leo is definitely activating something. Now, in order to take this opportunity, you're going to have to be in a leadership role. It doesn't mean that you have to be a leader, but you're going to have to be in your King of Wands energy. And in order to capitalize on this opportunity, be in your King of Wands energy. That King of Wands energy is that leader, it's that person that empowers others and is like, okay, we're going to build this organization. We're going to make this dream happen. We're going to achieve this goal. That's the King of Wands. They're the one out in front. And they're bringing everybody else along. That's what the King of Wands is. That's why that card came out separately. Okay, top row, where we are right now. 10 of Summer, 8 of Winter, and the Chariot. Now, it's interesting because in the last 2 decks I've used, the 8 of Winter, the 8 of Swords, is not something being trapped. This one, it's the bird in the cage, but she's found the door. And that door is the door to the new opportunity, the new life. You're no longer in a cage, my friend. You're no longer trapped. You are no longer, there is no longer anything instilled, any programming that's instilled that you haven't overcome. And that's happy. And that's why we have this 10 of summer. Almost, these are like prairie dogs, but they're almost like meerkats in a way. Look at how similar they are. It is time to express your love and appreciation for family, be it relatives or your chosen family or close friends. Congratulations may be in order on a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising happy, beloved children. So this is kind of the energy we're in now. This is gratitude, being surrounded by people in our soul family. They don't have to be biological family. Biological is just one representation of what family truly is. Family is people who support you and love you. Doesn't matter whether they're biologically related to you or not. And then we have this Chariot. Moving forward. Could be moving. Some of you may be moving. You can successfully balance various or opposing energies all at once through determination and focus. You've earned the rewards and recognition you're receiving. So, remember we talked about being in the spotlight. This outcome is going to have some sort of recognition for you. It might be, your company successfully had a successful quarter. It could be that, you facilitated a donation, a rather large donation to a charity through your work. There's going to be some sort of recognition. It's okay to be in the spotlight. It's okay to say, as long as you're grateful, as long as your ego doesn't drive you. This is something that you're doing as part of your mission, as part of your purpose, and people are going to see that, and they're going to be grateful to you for that. I broke a nail. All right, so then we have the 7 of spring, the Prince of Spring, and the 3 of summer. Okay, Wands action again. We saw this card yesterday as well as the King. This is the Knight of Wands. This is like full steam ahead. It's like the Knight of Wands isn't going to outthink the energy. It's going to be, they feel the opportunity, they see the door open, and they charge right through it. They're not going to say, well, let me analyze this. That's not what the Knight of Wands does. He is like, I'm going to just take it. It's kind of like action without thinking, because you already know. You're listening to your higher self. Be assertive and believe in yourself. Don't let anyone take away your personal power. Trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely. And that's what the Knight of Wands does. It's like, you don't have to say, I'm taking this opportunity because it makes perfect sense. You're taking this opportunity because because you've connected with that higher self. Where was that? Where was that higher self card? Was it this one? Where you just said, look, I'm going to connect with my higher self. I'm going to listen to my higher self. Oh, wait, where was it? Oh, yeah. It's the squirrel. I said, connect with your higher self. Then we have this 3 of summer, which is a hummingbird. You have been existing. You have an exciting reason to celebrate, such as an engagement, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. Remember to cherish those you love. All right, so we have a reiteration here, which means it's really important when Spirit reiterates something, especially when we see cards from one reading to another, and then we see cards in the same reading that say the same thing. And I use different combinations of decks every time. This is the reiteration. Love and appreciate those around you who are supporting you, because you're going to need them. Those are the light-minded spirit family. Get support from a trusted group or like-minded friends. This is your soul tribe. This is where you need to just pick up the phone, go to lunch, send a card, something. Call them on the phone and say, hey, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. It's really, really important to connect with the people in your soul tribe right now. But also we have a reiteration that we have the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. There's good news coming. Now, this could be anything that's good news to you. It doesn't have to be a wedding. It doesn't have to be an engagement. It doesn't have to be a birth announcement or a graduation. It could be, I published my cookbook. It could be, I bought a new home. It could be, I'm out of debt. It could be, I've lost 10 pounds. Hell, it could be, I've lost 5 pounds. It could be, my blood pressure's down. Whatever good you have, notice it, celebrate it, be grateful. Okay? Let's see. They're telling me to pull something else. I feel like they want me to get some advice. What are they asking me to do? Give me just a second, please. I feel like... Okay, let's do the Getting Into the Vortex. This is by Esther and Jerry Hicks. If you don't know who Esther and Jerry Hicks are, Abraham Hicks, you probably need to do a little YouTube search and listen to some of their videos. If you can go directly to the source, I would do that. But you need to kind of know who Esther and Jerry Hicks are. If you want manifestation and getting into alignment, they are great at kind of making that so easy to understand. All right, so making peace with my today will improve my future. What do we need to know? There seems to be some advice here. You know, we got no major arcanas here. Oh, no, we did. The Chariot. And the Chariot is kind of moon energy, which kind of fits. The essence of my every desire can be fulfilled. Now I know why. I saw this in kind of a dream I had that I was like asking, what is it I need to do a video on as far as manifestation? And so I was shown this image of the old Star Trek. And the old Star Trek, when they say, beam me up, Scotty. And you know, that teleporter, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, it like beams them from one place to another. So I was thinking about how to describe the vortex, getting into the vortex. Now you see the connection. The vortex being the energetic realm where your desires are, what you are wanting to manifest, what you want to create. That's there. It's there. It's because when you think about it, it's energetically manifested. It's just not physical yet. So what they kind of asked me to talk to you about was, when you manifest and you send out that energy, your thoughts and emotions, and if you're in heart-brain coherence, it's even more powerful because you're in alignment and you're reacting, or you're acting with the quantum, with the universe in order to co-create. So when you do that, it's not going to manifest like, oh, there's that cup of coffee I've been trying to manifest all day. It starts out as an energetic, I don't know how you say it, manifestation. Let's just say that. And then it's kind of like the particles start to come together, almost like when you see them get beamed up. But it's still in the vortex. So it's every little interaction with the cosmos, with the universe, with the divine, with spirit, is another little particle that's adding to this manifestation. Now, the speed of that depends on divine timing. But it's kind of like when they say, beam me up, Scotty, you kind of know. And that's my little key phrase now when I'm trying to manifest something and I start to say, well, I can't see it yet. I'm like, beam me up, Scotty. I know it's happening. I just can't, it's just not manifested completely in the physical, but I see the particles being aligned. And the particles are being aligned through synchronicities and divine timing and divine interventions and little interactions and circumstances all coming together. So as I'm thinking about manifesting this thing, I'm kind of in my mind's eye, I'm visualizing it kind of being put together in that teleporter where, you know, it's not necessarily totally solid, but I can see the little pieces starting to come together to form, you know, that outline. So that's kind of what they wanted me to say. So the essence of my every desire can be fulfilled. It's in the vortex. When you think about it, it's created energetically. And now you just say, okay, yeah, that's kind of what my heart wants. That's, you know, I'm in alignment, my brain heart coherence. So I'm working with that energy from here into the quantum and saying, okay, yeah, that is what resonates with me. And then when you connect with that, the little particles start to fill in. Okay, I didn't mean to go that far down, but let's pull one more. That's what they wanted me to tell you about manifestation. I really need to do a whole new video. Oh, this one's interesting. Should I leave or should I stay? Should you leave? Did you leave the old fishbowl for the right reasons? Yes, you did. Should you go back to the old fishbowl? Nope. Nope. They come to your clean fishbowl or not. That's their free will. That's their choice. But you chose you, and that was exactly what you were supposed to do. That's why it feels so good being here. By my attention to things, I am making choices. Heart-brain coherence. See it right there in front of you. What you care about and what you think about. When they come into alignment, that's the energy of creation. Okay. That's the reading, my friends. I hope it helps. Please, again, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, to those of you who have, I'm so grateful. I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers so that we can do some fun live videos and actually do like some scheduled stuff so we can interact. That would be so much fun. So anyway, if you want to help out with that, it would be great. I'll see you next time. Until then, I wish you health, happiness, and harmony. Check out my other YouTube channel, The Organizer Advisor. We are on day 25 of a total life transformation in just 30 days. Check it out. Everything's archived in a playlist called 30-Day Total Life Transformation. So if you're just hopping on, you can go back and start at day 1. Whatever, it's all there for you. Archived, ready for you at any time you want to transform your life. And I'm always here to answer questions. So, until then, bye.